सब्सक्राइब कीजिए वकास मोबाइल यूट्यूब चैनल।
just want to learn a little bit more about what their iPhone 6 can do. Alright, let's get started with the complete beginner's guide to the iPhone 6. Now before we even turn the iPhone on, we want to talk about some of the physical features so you know what we're talking about when we refer to them later on in the video. So right here at the front we do have to press the home button. When the phone is off, it will turn the phone on. However, when you're in an application and you press the home button, it will exit out of that tap the button. You just need to place your fingerprint right over the button and it'll automatically scan it when you're prompted on your phone. We'll also talk a little bit more about Touch ID later on in the video. Now, if you turn your phone so that you can see the right side, you'll be able to see the power button right here. Now, the power button is no longer at the top of the phone like with previous iPhones. It is now on the sided grip for holding your phone. And with this grip, you can either interact with your phone with your thumb or with your other hand. Underneath that is also the SIM card tray, which you can utilize if you need to change out your SIM at any time. However, most carriers will do that for you if you go into their store. If you take a look at the opposite side, you will see your mute switch. Now the mute switch, when it is pushed all the way back against the phone, what that will do is it will mute the sound. Now it will signify this by showing you a red, little sliver of red right there. Now if you push it forward all the way into the screen of the phone, volume up, volume down, your device, and also our speakers and microphone down at the bottom area. We also have at the top of the phone right here, you're going to be able to have your ear speaker and also an additional a flash in addition to the camera itself. Alright, let's get on to the cables. Now we're going to show you how to connect the lightning connector in order to get your iPhone charging on just right into any electrical socket that you have. Now as you can see, you're going to be able to into the wall. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the other end of the lightning connector, which can be facing either direction, and you are going to put that right into the bottom in the lightning connector spot of your iPhones, just like that. And then once you plug that in, you'll be able to charge. Now if you want to connect it to your computer for syncing, you just get rid of the wall mount and plug in the USB into your USB slot on your computer. With your iPhone, you'll receive a complimentary pair of Apple EarPods. Just plug it in like that, and then you're all set. The sound will automatically be diverted into your EarPods, right into your ears. Now if you take a look a little bit down here, you're going to be able to see first, you have a separator. Now you can also take it apart by just pulling it apart like so. Now further down, you are going to be able to see your little control switch area right here. Now if we turn on the phone, you're going to be able to actually turn up the volume like so, and turn down the volume. The plus button will turn up the volume, and the minus button will turn down the volume. And if you press and hold this is the lock screen once your phone is off, you can either hit the power button or the home button. Once you've done that, you'll have a fuse phone. All you got to do is slide to unlock, like so. Now, if you were to be able to interact with the camera, right, you type in a password. However, you can still access the camera application right from the lock screen without even ever having to type in a password. But don't worry, other people will not be able to see any photos you have stored in your device already, just photos, and the notification center by swiping down from the top. Now we're going to show you how to use both of those features a little later on in the video. Now we're going to show you how to change your wallpaper on your lock screen and your home screen using the Settings app. What you're going to want to do first is open up the Settings app icon that says Wallpaper, just like that. Now you're going to be able to see your current wallpapers. As you can see, we've got the lock screen, and that's going to be the same wallpaper when you scroll through all of your applications that's behind your apps. So you can just see those right here, but if you Apple wallpapers and also your own. Now Apple has a set of dynamic wallpapers right here. Now these can be really cool because if you can choose which one you'd like. This photo. you're going to go down to the bottom and you're going to hit set, just like so. And then if you'd like it to be the lock screen, which is the screen when you turn on your device, or the home screen, you can specify that, or you can set it as both. So that's all you got to do, just press that button and it'll automatically change your wallpaper. I'm going to keep it with the Apple standard for now, but feel free to change your wallpaper or rewind the video and check it out again so you can learn how to actually change your wallpaper when you need to. Now we're going to show you, you're going to click on that. Now we're going to get into some of these in-depth features in just a second. However, for now, to turn on the passcode, you type in a simple passcode for now. However, you can change it to a long-form passcode later on. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to do 4321. However, you can do any passcode you would like. Now, to change that passcode to a long-form passcode and not a simple passcode, you're just going to uncheck the simple passcode button like so. Type in your current passcode, and then you can type in whatever words or numbers or combination of words and numbers you would like. Now we're not going to do this for this video, however, feel free to do that. And by the way, once we did add the simple passcode, it is still currently on the device right now. If I were to lock the device, and I wanted to open it up, it is going to ask for me to enter. To hit the emergency tab on the side right here. And also, you can now create emergency medical information. We'll show you how to do that in just a second. So now, once we go back in, type that in wrong the first time. Once we go back in, 4321, we go back in to touch somebody else use your phone. You don't want them changing your passcode on you. Now you can actually add multiple fingerprints, but we're just going to be doing my thumb for this demonstration. So add fingerprint. And what you want to do is just press your thumb to the bottom of the screen. You're going to lift it up and down until, so you're going to get different grips. From the side. This is just to make sure you're not always going to hit your home button perfectly. So this is just to make sure that whatever way you hit it, it is going to register that it is you and open up the phone. The iPhone Unlock means that you're going to be able to unlock your iPhone just by using Touch ID. iTunes and App Store will allow you to purchase applications using reply to a phone call with a message right on your lock screen. If you don't want people to be able to do that, just uncheck that option. Same thing with Siri here. Now let's just show you the passcode in action. And after this segment, we are going to turn the passcode off for ease of this video. Press the button, just push it right against it. So you don't need to actually press, just against it. And that's how to enable Touch ID and a passcode after the break. Now we're going to show you everything you need to know about how to use and access the control panel in your iPhone 6. To access the control panel, what you need to do is bring your finger down from the bottom of the screen and swipe it up to about the middle of the screen, as you can see here. This will access the control panel. To close it again, you just need to swipe from the top of the control panel back down to the bottom of the screen, and the control panel will disappear. Now you can access the control panel, whether it be in your home screen like here, or in your lock screen, or even within applications. It includes the ability to turn on airplane mode. The little airplane icon will turn on what is called airplane mode. Now airplane mode can also let you toggle all of the interaction with the outside world if you're in maybe a poor connection area and you want to be able to save battery life. You can check out my How to Save Battery Life in iOS 8 video for more tips on how to save battery life like this. So you can always just turn it back off, and if you have it on the white mode, as you can see there, it will indicate that Wi-Fi is currently enabled. The next button over, or if you're going to be using maybe a wireless keyboard, which you can connect with Bluetooth, or a Bluetooth headset receiver. To enable Bluetooth, you just need to press the button, and then to disable, press the button again. To the right, we have the Do Not Disturb button. Now what the Do Not Disturb button will do is when enabled, you will see a little Do Not Disturb icon up at the top right here. As you can see, it's a little moon icon right next to your location services and battery charging. So as you can see, that means that you don't want to be disturbed at this point in time. However, in the settings, you can enable certain numbers and favorite numbers to bypass Do Not Disturb. So if there is somebody who you would like to add to bypass Do Not Disturb, maybe family members, then you can definitely do that in the settings, and we'll show you how to do that a little bit later. Now, Do Not Disturb can also be enabled when your phone is on. Enable in the settings the ability for Do Not Disturb to take effect even when you're using your phone. Then the next icon that we have is the rotation lock. The rotation lock is going to allow you to keep it in the vertical rotation. So you're viewing Safari, maybe you're lying down, you can still be able to view Safari with your iPhone faced like this, as opposed to having it flip around. Underneath that, also in the settings, we have any access to whatever song you may be playing. Now the top bar up here will let you scrub throughout the song. You just press and hold, and you can also use your volume rocker as well. But this just adds another area for you to interact with your volume settings. Underneath that, you have the ability to turn on and off AirDrop. So if you tap AirDrop, you can turn on AirDrop to everyone or contacts only. And what this is going to allow you to do is share any kind of websites, different content that you have on your phone with people who have their iPhones near you. And the way to do that is in your share options, you're going to tap on their iPhone, which will be listed there, and you can share whatever image or website you would like. But you do have to enable AirDrop in order to be able to receive it. Now, if you take a look at the bottom, these are just quick access to some of our different features that your phone can do. The first one is the flashlight. So if you press that button, as you can see, that will allow you, if you're in the dark, to be able to turn on the flashlight right from the control panel. To the right of that will access the timer. Now this can be very handy if you're trying to time something, such as if you're making dinner or something like that. You want to make sure that you have a certain amount of time set. You can access the timer right from the control panel. After that is the calculator. You can access the calculator. Very self-explanatory there. And then also the camera, which will allow you to access your camera right from the control panel. So that feature will allow you to view all the different notifications that all of your applications are sending to your phone. This is going to allow you to see maybe somebody has challenged you on one of your favorite games, there is some kind of calendar event that you need to follow up on, things of that down from the top of the screen. Now, unlike the control panel, the notification center does cover your entire screen. However, the way to open it is how you open up the notification center. You'll be immediately presented with the Today tab. The Today tab will tell you what the date is, what the weather looks like in your current location, and it's also going to show you your calendar, any events you may have on your calendar. As you connect your Google Calendar with your iPhone calendar, you're going to be able to see all of your different events scheduled that you need to actually do. I don't have kind of events scheduled for the next day. As you can see, there's one event scheduled for 10:45. You would click that and it would bring you to whatever that event is. With a little icon to the side, the moving icon can be switched around. Those other pieces that do not have the moving icon are locked into place. However, you can still get rid of them by tapping the little red button on the left side. Now, if you want to add additional widgets from applications you may have, you can just hit the little plus button. Say you wanted to add stocks, you can just hit the plus button with the stocks, and now stocks will be right in here. You can move that around. Say I want stocks to be the first thing I see. When you hit done, now you're going to be able to see all of the different stocks, and as you can see, it is now ahead of the calendar. Now, to access all of the different notifications you've gotten from your applications, you just have to hit the Notifications tab at the top right. As you can see, I do not have any current notifications right now. That's because I haven't really been playing all of my applications or going into all of my different apps and that kind of thing. However, when you do have notifications, you will see them here, and all you have to do is tap on those notifications to automatically open the app. Now we're going to be showing you how to enable multitasking, which is exiting out of applications. So say you're in one of your favorite applications or you're in settings or something like that. The way to exit the application is to the front page, which will have all of your stock applications. So that's a really cool little trick to know, that you can tap the home button again and you'll be brought all the way back here. So Apple has enabled reachability, which allows you to press just twice on your iPhone home button. Now, pressing is like this. Press, but not tap. Tap is going all the way down until you feel a tactile click. Pressing is just going like so, like that. 1, 2. Applications. The same thing will work if you are in, say you're in the settings. You can do the 2 taps, And as you can see, now the area that you need to with your thumb. So I just wanted to show you that really cool reachability feature before I showed you how to get rid of things and multitask. So one of the things that you're going to want to do for general maintenance on your phone is clear your multitask. This will allow you to free up memory and also get rid of applications running in the background that may hurt your battery. So the way to get into multitask is to double tap on your home button. All right? So just double tap on the home button, and that is not double press, that's double tap. Now, you'll see a bunch of different things here. First, at the top, you're going to see some of your contacts, and you can click on all those different contacts to be able to text them. You'll see a freeze of each of the different applications you currently have running. So if you want to go into any of these apps at any point in time, all I got to do is tap on the little screenshot, and you'll be immediately brought into the application. So see, double tap, and you can even scroll over all the way to your home screen and tap on that instead. So this will allow you to easily switch back and forth between different applications. And as you can see, you can application you have. Now to close these, because these can really clutter up your phone, all you got to do is swipe up, like so. I'm going to show you how to completely power down your iPhone. This is completely shutting down your iPhone so that it's not going to receive any text messages, any phone calls, or anything of that nature, and it'll be completely